If x into y is not equal to 0, that means they are non-zero numbers. What is the value of x over y? So we need to have a unique value of x over y to answer this question. The first statement, negative mod x is equal to y. So when we have such an expression, there are two things that we must understand from it. Number one, that absolute values of x and y are equal. That's the first, which means in a way mathematical expression we can also say that mod x is equal to mod of y. And the second information is that because minus mod x cannot be positive and it can't be 0 as given in the question, that means y is definitely negative value. But since we have to find x over y and y is negative but the sign of x is unknown, therefore x upon y, while we know that the absolute value has to be 1, x over y could be either plus 1 or minus 1, and therefore we say that the first statement alone is not sufficient to answer the question, and we can rule out option A and option D. Now let's look at statement 2. Statement 2 says that minus mod y is equal to mod x. Again we have the similar observations, that means absolute value of x and y are equal. That's the first observation. And also the second observation is that x is a negative value. So we have the same result, that x upon y could be either plus 1 or minus 1, and therefore the second statement alone as well is not sufficient. But now we can clearly see that the moment we combine the two statements, we know that x is negative, we also know that y is negative, and we know that their absolute values are equal. That means after combining the two, x over y has to be equal to plus 1, and therefore we say that the two statements together are sufficient to answer the question, but statements individually are not sufficient, and hence the answer to the question becomes option C. Thank you so much.